Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on my go-to best foundation that I've used, that I love. It's a foundation that's been around for quite a long time. A lot of people are familiar with it, and I've been using it in a lot of videos. So if you do watch my channel, you probably may have a guess as to what it is, and that would be my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. Now this has been around for such a long time and it took me forever to try it out, and when I did I fell in love with it. So my bottle's a little dirty because it's basically empty, and I went through an entire bottle. I didn't do a first impression on this. I figured I might as well just use this whole bottle because I was loving it so much, so now I have to go buy another one. But I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this product now that I've actually used an entire bottle. I'm very familiar with how it works. So I will just start off with negatives first, so that way we can get that out of the way, since this is obviously a positive video since I love this foundation. So it's full coverage for sure. If you don't like full coverage, you're not gonna like this. I haven't worn it in a while because I was running low on it, so I was kind of saving it for like longer occasions and things like that. So I put it on today and I can definitely tell it feels more heavy on my skin than other foundations. So that's something to keep in mind. Now that doesn't bother me because I love full coverage, so it is what it is. I don't really care. Also, I don't have dry skin, although I was in Long Island over the weekend and I got a major sunburn. So I'm getting some peeling on my nose and a little bit on my forehead. Let me zoom in to see if you can see it. I don't know how well you'll see it, but I had a little bit of dry skin up in here, and then I had some little chunks that came off on my nose. But as you can see, it's not that noticeable. So if you have tons of dry skin, because this is so full coverage and heavy duty, it might stick to those places and be a little bit more noticeable. But obviously exfoliate, use moisturizer. So those are the two only things that I can think of that are negatives for this. It feels a little bit heavy and it's a full coverage foundation, so it is gonna look a little bit more like you have makeup on, obviously. Now I know they have the nude version, but I haven't tried that because it's not quite as full coverage, and like I said, I love full coverage. So anyway, what I love about this foundation, it's full coverage, obviously. I will insert a little tiny video of me like putting it on my skin so you can see how well it covers between two sides of my face. I'll put that in right now. So as you can see from that video, it really helps cover up your face. It covers up redness, it covers up pimples. It works so well. I need one layer. I don't have to go in with 2 layers of this. I put some on my sponge, put it all over my face, and that's it. I do not need 2 layers of this, and I don't recommend 2 layers because then you probably are gonna start to look a little bit cakey. So I love that about this foundation, that it covers so well. Also, this lasts all day long. Now when this says stay in place makeup, they mean it. This lasts all day on me. When I go to wash my face at the end of the day and I splash water to get my face initially wet, you can see the water droplets on my face and the makeup is literally still there. Like, water, if it rains, you should be okay. I'm not saying it's gonna keep the other things intact. So if it's raining, you might get streaks in like your bronzer or blush or something like that, but the foundation literally stays in place. I have worn this literally probably 12 hours. As you can see from some previous foundation reviews that I did, a lot of foundations tend to break up on my chin because that's the one area that gets oily on me. This is better than luxury brands. I've done a Dior review, I've done a Givenchy review. Those foundations did not last as this. Now this I believe is like $42. I'll put it up on the screen what it costs, but those other foundations are in the high 50s, 60s, and they do not work as well as this. So I love this foundation. And even other, you know, high-end brands, for example, I've used Tarte foundations and other ones, and I still don't like them as much as this. I've yet to find a foundation that does not break up, literally stays all day, and it looks great all day. This looks great in photos also. I had a bridal shower. My face looked flawless in the photos. This looks so good in photography. I'm definitely gonna be using this on my wedding day because I know it's gonna last all day and I know it's gonna look good in pictures. So if you are looking for a special occasion makeup, you're gonna be doing pictures, highly recommend this. It looks gorgeous in photos. It does not look cakey in photos. It looks amazing. There's no flashback with this. And also, in case you're wondering what I pair with this, I use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Again, full coverage, looks amazing. And then, believe it or not, I use Maybelline Matte and Poreless to set this. It's an amazing combination. I swear by Maybelline Matte and Poreless. So let me zoom in quickly, guys, because I did my makeup not that long ago. I did not use a primer. This is my skin. I have some like pimples that I had that are kind of going away. But all in here, obviously with highlight you tend to see a little bit more texture, but in here is where my pores tend to be. And with foundations that don't last as long, your pores tend to look bigger as the day goes on because the oiliness, that luminosity is kind of highlighting them. So as you can see, like, I think my skin looks pretty darn good. I do not have a primer on. This, another thing that I love about this, if you use a good powder with this does an amazing job of disguising your pores. Like, I love how this makes my pores look, and all day it stays nice like that. I do not have to powder my face when I use this combination. So, is there anything else I love about this? Full coverage, lasts all day, doesn't budge, looks good all day, doesn't get oily on me. It's just an amazing foundation. This is my favorite. If you guys have any recommendations of any other foundations that are similar to this, please let me know. I am always into trying new foundations, but like I said, I've yet to find one that stays so good like this, stays put. So yeah, comment down below if you guys have tried this, what your thoughts are, if you like this foundation, and let me know, like I said, if there's any brands that you find comparable to this foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. All right, thanks guys, bye.